Worry is a habit. How many of us have worry as being a really bad habit? And we're going to talk about this a little bit here because you know what? Worry is actually a negative habit that starts from lack of confidence and emotion. So when you recognize that what you're worrying about may not be relevant to the thought or the feeling that it's producing. So look at that, because this is really important for you and for all of us actually, because if you leave worry unchecked and you don't make worry realize that you don't need it, it's there, but it's something that your mind creates for you because of different programming you have going on and different things going on in your life maybe. So look before you leap, and don't let worry spread through your mind and your body, because worry will make you sick. It will make you irritable. It will take away from activities that you like to do because you're afraid. Worry and fear go hand in hand, and both can be stopped, and both don't have to be in control of your life. There's so many people out there that allow worry to get in our way. We allow worry to take over. We allow worry and fear, which are connected. If you'll think about it, if you're worried about something, you're worried about something, it's legitimate, you're worried. It happens, all of us, every day. You're worried about something, well, there's a fear that attaches itself to that worry, and that is a vibration, that is a feeling. So when you allow worry to have that much power over your life, we are all worried for our family of time to time. We have a family member that's not well, maybe they're not doing so great, and we worry for their health, we worry for their safety. We worry as parents for our children. We worry that they're not making the right choices. We worry that they're not going to have what they need as they're growing up. We worry. Well, that worry turns into a fear because fear attaches itself to worry. They're the same vibration, and they connect to each other, and they grow. If you've ever had moss in your yard, I use that as an analogy because Washington doesn't get a lot of sun. The parts outside of Seattle in that area, they don't get a lot of sun. Therefore, there's a lot of moss on roofs, on cars. There's moss in the yard. There's everywhere. Fury and worry are like moss. Good analogy. It just spreads, and you can't kill it. It just does not want to kill. It doesn't want to go away. It just wants to stay there because it's happy. So if you use that analogy, it gives you a little bit more perspective on exactly what worry and fear does. And being that it is a habit, because there's people that worry about everything. So many people out there worry about every little tiny thing. They worry about, is this system right for me? Am I doing this right? Is that going to be good? Am I going to lose it all if I do this? What's going to happen? Oh my gosh, if I take that step, I really want to have this in my life. I really want this. But then I worry that if I'm going to take this step, am I going to lose everything? Am I going to just fall apart? How am I going to take care of my family? There's different avenues that the worry bug takes. And worry and fear are connected in so many ways that you don't need to have them connected to your life. Let them go. And there's different ways that you can combat worry and fear. First of all, you have to step up, because worry is like a monkey on your back. If you've ever had a habit that you've wanted to get rid of, whatever that habit might have been, I don't know what to say for that. But if you've ever had a habit that you wanted to get rid of, and it just felt like it was holding you down, it was pushing you forward, it was just holding you back, you weren't able to get momentum, you weren't able to get going because of this habit because of this monkey on your back that was holding you down. It was costing you time. It was costing you money. It was costing you freedom. It was costing you your dreams. This monkey on your back. That's what worry and fear are. They hold you back, and they don't let you see the light of day. They just keep you held down. They keep you back where you don't want to be. And that's crazy. You don't need that, and you don't deserve that. So when you let worry take control, you're actually giving it carte blanche to have success over your life. You're letting worry and fear dictate what you do in your life and what you can do. And you don't want that, and you don't need that. What you need is to have the life you're meant to have. And you need to let worry go. So, one thing you can say, number one, is self-confidence. You have confidence in yourself. You have confidence in your actions, because actions and confidence together will push worry away. Because action is a positive step. An action step is a positive vibration. And when you add self-confidence, like, I have the confidence, I am doing this, I have researched this, I have went through this, I have looked at whatever it is that's holding you back, whatever you're worried about, it's going to be fine. And if it's your family, if it's your kids, you can say, I've taught them well. I've taught them well, and I'll be here. If they fall, I will pick them up, and I will help them. You don't have to worry about everything. And, with everybody today just being out there and trying to get everything given to them and, whatever, you can't actually have success that way, because you have to actually take the action steps you need to create your life your way. There's no one out there that can actually make it happen for you. We have trainings that we do for people, and we have different PDFs, we have different systems that we give to people as a stepping stone to greater things. But if you're not taking advantage of what's being given at that time, then you're not taking the action steps, and you're letting worry and fear block you from having what you want. So take control of your life, take control of your mind, and take control of your emotions. When you do, when you step up and say, wow, number 2 is, I won't go for false alarms. And that's what worry and fear do. I will fear and worry are microorganisms, so to speak. And they store the feeling. And when you say, I'm going to dissect this, I'm going to take it apart, and I'm going to make it where it's not relevant in my life. And you can do this. You can do this easy, and you can do this with pride in what you're doing and with confidence, because you have the confidence you need to have the success you want. You have all of these things in your life now that you need and that you want. So when you're not afraid to face the fears and worries as they come into your life, if you just say out loud to yourself, whoever, I take control of my life, of my situations, of my mind, of my actions. I take control, and I will use what I need to do to make my dreams come true. You can't produce a dream into the physical reality if you're not willing to take the steps to get it there. And if you worry about every little thing you're doing or every little thing you think you want to do, if you're worried about everything, you're not going to get very far. And that's a fact. You're not going to get very far. You're not going to get where you need to go. Because as we know, self-discipline and self-education are the ways to go. You have to learn what you need to learn to get where you want to go. It's not nothing they teach in school. It's nothing that they will prepare you for in life. You have to go out there in the world and you have to find it yourself. There are people out there. We are doing this and we are sharing different tips and tricks and different strategies. So as you're doing this, put worry to bed. It's going to show up. It's going to happen. You're going to be afraid of something. You're going to be afraid of different things. And that's okay, because you are doing what you need to do. And you are being the success that you need to be. You just have to let it happen. And just, like I said, when worry comes up, it's a micro. Just dissect it. What started this? What happened? If you have to, pick it apart layer by layer. And let it go. Solve it. Get to the end of it. Get to the root of the problem. It's like moss. It just keeps going and going. You have to let it go. Just pull it out and just let it go. You can do this. There's no way you can't do this, because you know what? If you're on these videos, if you're watching these, and if you're inspired in any way, shape, or form to be the best you can be, then definitely look at what you're doing. Take worry. It's a habit, and fear attaches to it. So if these two things in any shape or form are holding you back from what you want to do, if they're holding you back from the dreams you have, then you are the only one that can stop it, and you are the only one that can get rid of it. And I encourage you to do that, and I encourage you not to be afraid, because there's so many of us out here that will help you. All you have to do is speak up and reach out. Okay? I know it's crazy, but it is true. So please like and share this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The button is down here at the bottom. Subscribe to it. We want to get as many followers as we can. And you'll be alerted whenever I do a broadcast. Isn't that awesome? I love that. Okay, I have a training up here for you that's going to help you guys get more leads and sales in your business. Use it. It's one of these things that it's got some stuff in there it's going to take you to the next step if you're not already there. Okay? I will have a chat with you later. And again, worry is a habit. Let it go.